Welcome back to the Chammy. The only Chammy where Chihuahuas will love you forever. Free live energy updates, 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription, plus paid general and in-depth readings. Maybe you could turn that air purifier. I forgot to turn that air purifier on 1 so it doesn't sound like.
Turn it off?
I mean, you can. That's fine. Well, yeah, that's fine right there. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
$5.
$5? Well, then I'd have to leave the
I'll buy your
live.
house tomorrow. We get me tonight.
Okay, awesome. It's already happened. It's already done.
I'm sure the potable is going to be number 1. Then my birthday.
So, free live energy updates, 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. Hey, Jeremy, happy weekend. We're doing good. We're hanging out, celebrating the fact that it's the last cycle of chemo and it's over. So, and I'm having a cup of tea. And he's playing Mega Millions. I'm just like, Dad, just play it if it's going to be fun and you feel like, you're going to win. So he did. He doesn't always play, though. I told him tonight to play. Hey, Preeti, how are you? Yeah, so happy weekend. Free live energy updates, 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. If you're already subscribed to the Chammy, please like the live. Paid, general, and in-depth readings, love readings, twin flame readings. If you have any questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, love, life, relationships, please feel free to ask. No health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam, path to university, or interview success questions. Sure, Preeti. You want an oracle card or a tarot card? Okay. Spirit, what does Preeti need to know right now? Hey, Firespawn, welcome back to the Chammy. Congratulations, winner. So, Preeti, if you're subscribed to the channel, you can win a free in-depth tarot card reading by subscribing and leaving a comment on any of the videos I posted in the month of May. And I will announce that winner on the 1st of June. It took me a couple days this month, though. Sorry, guys. I didn't really. I was going to do it on the 1st, and I got so busy. Did it yesterday. The person did not claim their prize. You've been seeing 444 all day today. I see 444 a lot too. And one of my mentors was suggesting that when you see 44, it's like good things are coming in. They're like already there. It's just expect them, especially with finances. And I think I made pretty good money that day too. Spirit, what does Preeti need to know right now? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Preeti. Yes. Squidward tentacle hands and Sparkle Star. Sparkle Star Bubbles with Dolly Doll. I have Ruby and Rooney and Gypsy with a J here too, but they've already gone to bed. I'm sorry it's taking so long, Preeti. Sometimes Spirit's just like got nothing to say to some people. But if you're patient, I'm pretty sure Spirit has a message here for you. See, there we go. Are you still there, Preeti? So I'm doing this quest in Second Life, and it is such a bish. Okay, great. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. How lucky are you to have such a wonderful message about your destiny? Stay ambitious about what you feel your destiny is, Spirit says. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. The quest has absolutely no clues. It's almost like the quest is forcing me to talk to people online, and I don't like that. So I figure I'm going to have to stay online until I make a quota. I might as well. It's just maybe stay up all night and try to find the quest items. I haven't done a quest online at all, like in ages, on a video game or anything like that. But I spent some Linden on the map for the quest, so I might as well do that since you get a bunch of goodies at the end of the quest. And it's for a good cause, because Fantasy Fair is raising funds for cancer research to find a cure. And they do that every year. Fantasy Fair closes on Monday, May 8th. So if you have a chance to download Second Life, check it out. Check out Fantasy Fair's Fantasy Lands this year. Maybe donate. I'll get you guys a link. Yeah, I guess they had a masquerade ball today, and I did not go because I had to work, among other things. But it's okay. It's so worth it. Like, at least I can do the quest and get some cool goodies when I have some free time. You're welcome, Preeti. Wow. So your gas was 444. Your fast food was 444 for 2 incidents and a large wow. 76444. Wow. Let me get you this link that I just saw pop up one day when I thought that, like, why am I seeing a lot of 444 and a lot of 555s and a lot of 222s and a lot of 1224 and a lot of 777s, a lot of 79s and Here, Jeremy, I hope this helps you, dear. It helped me a lot. Fire Spawn also helped me a lot to see some things today. Not only about my manifestations, but as well about my dreams. She had written me like an email a couple days ago, and I had to take a couple days to like really marinate on it. It's interesting stuff. So check out that link, Jeremy, and let me know what you think after you watch it in regards to what Robert Zink has to say. Excuse me, pardonnez-moi, about those numbers. Okay, can't wait to chat about it. So let me go up here in the chat and see. Hey, Screaming Sparkle Star. Where is Cottonfly? Yes, Cottonfly. She's going to get a mini reading. I always wanted to go to a masquerade ball so I can wear a ball gown and a mask and meet a mysterious prince. Oh, and I've got the perfect dresses for it. So trust me, if we get to go like to a real one, you can borrow one of my dresses. I wonder if I actually have any of the dresses, a picture of any of the dresses I made on this computer. Yes, I make dresses. And masks and all kinds of wonderful things. I know I should probably like make them and sell them, but I got to get our home life stable first, which is why I don't sleep hardly. Yesterday I found something that was really disturbing. Places that won't rent to you based on age discrimination. That should just be like illegal. Well, maybe when I get some time and I have a chance to share everything with you guys from Patreon, maybe you guys will get to see some of my stuff over there. I don't think I have anything on this computer. I guess I better get all my ducks in a row, huh? I was just looking for a, let me see, what's it called? I was looking for a mannequin, but an adjustable mannequin. And I want one that's not only, vintage size, but plus size as well. Hey, Annika, long time no talk. I'm doing good. It's nice to see you. What's up? Hey, Arcana. I just saw your little name right there. I promise you guys, I'm gonna go to the eye doctor and see Dr. Shadow. Hey, Dollface, how are you, babe? Busy with exams. It's awesome, I guess. Did you come here for some fun, Aniket? Oh, I'm all right. I've got to do several things this month in regards to my health, but so far so good. Doctor said everything's fine, but I want to go deeper about these things. Let me see if I can see what these things are saying. Oh, thank you. I'm loving the purple today too. It just felt right. Why is YouTube. So funny about the things people say in my chat. Hey, Earth Angel, how are you? Hey, JJ. Happy weekend, you guys. So I was just going over a whole bunch of stuff today in regards to making sure I'm not serving two masters with my feelings and emotions. Making sure I'm living from what I want instead of in the fucking. Can't fly. How are you? Happy weekend. Sorry if I look sleepy. I'm not. I'm kidding. I actually have been up all day since the butt crack of dawn. Today's been actually a lot of fun. Oh, Earth Angel, I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? I just love your name. I'm going to sing that song, Earth Angel, for you. I'm going to write it down right now. Practice singing Earth Angel for Earth Angel. Shrivas Rao, true feelings for me and further with him. Let me translate that arcana. Oh, and Anakit, you want to know someone's feelings for you too, dear? Do you guys want tarot cards or oracle, Anakit and arcana? Yes, JJ, you can have a twin flame read. You should find all the information about the twin flame reading in the description.
Check something. Or something. I didn't know it was in the kitchen. I smelled something burning.
But you can also get, a smaller reading in regards to your twin flame. It just might not be in depth. So if you guys ever want a twin flame reading, just let me know, even if it's a free energy update. So make sure that you're just clear on what you want. If you've got a question, sometimes it might help if you put question. If you've got a question for me, so I can keep track of it. Today was weird. You woke up too early and weird vibes. Yeah, JJ. I woke up super early too. Usually, I'm one of those people, like, I'm up at 8. I'm ready to go at 10. I'm cartwheeling at noon. I'm doing backflips at 5. Even if it's just in my imagination, and then I just keep going and going because I've got to hustle. But today, but crack of dawn came and it's like, boing, like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. So I feel like when I wake up with the weird vibes, of course it is the full moon, lunar eclipse, all these wonderful things. I try to figure out this morning, like, what state I was in. I try to start there if I'm feeling weird vibes, and start to think about, what I do want to feel instead of what I don't want to feel. Try to recognize what's been going on. Thank you so much for your donation. So I'm just going to knock out those two energy updates real quick for Arcana and for Etiquette. And then I'm going to do a twin flame reading for JJ. Spirit, what does Arcana need to know right now about her specific person? Arcana specific person, Spirit. What message does Arcana specific person have for them today, Spirit? Thank you so much for your patience, JJ. Limbo. They just feel like they're in limbo. Limbo about you, limbo about their life, limbo about everything in general with this hanged man. Just hang in there because they're coming in quickly to communicate, even if it's just telepathically through a dream. So keep your heart and eyes and ears and nose open. Your senses, Hope that helps, Arcana. Etiquette. Spirit, what does Etiquette need to know right now about their person's feelings for them? Spirit said not that card, Etiquette, because it fell and it wasn't face up. Etiquette, they're failing to see the good in something. You might need to remind them in this Five of Cups. So best advice from Spirit is, I know it feels burdensome sometimes, but all you have to do is just offer a big cup of love. Okay? That easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a twin flame reading with JJ. And if you guys have a question that you want to do for a free energy update, put question and then put your question and then ask and then put tarot or oracle. And then after JJ's reading or the paid readings, I'll get to your energy updates by going through the chat, and I'll timestamp. I guess I'll do a timestamp and write them down or something like that, or just call them out, and maybe the moderators can just put them in the chat so that when people come back, they'll know where their marker is. Hey, Julia. Arcana, you're welcome. I had such a good time with Liv and Levita Laura yesterday. Spirit, let's get into JJ's wonderful, beautiful, magical, and enchanting twin flame story. Let's help JJ activate some healing and some not more knowledge about their journey, and whatever else they might be feeling or thinking that that they're feeling and thinking that maybe you want to cover, Spirit. Any questions, JJ, please feel free to ask. Let me just make sure all my cards are upright. I am professionally trained and certified to read reversals, but I choose not to have them. I choose not to have my cards reversed when shuffling. If they do pop out reversed, then we'll pay serious attention to them, get clarifications. I might even go over 30, but we'll see what Spirit has to say. Sometimes it takes Spirit some time to answer, so I'm grateful for your patience. Maria, hi darling. John B, hi. Welcome to the Chammy. Amber, welcome to the Chammy. So I'm in a paid twin flame in-depth reading with JJ. If you have a question, please put question for your free energy update, then your question. And if you want a tarot oracle card, and I'll get to it after the paid readings are done. Oh, I haven't started anything yet, JJ. I've been waiting for you, dear. I've just been chatting with Spirit while shuffling the cards and making sure they're all straight. Oh my God, it is 11:11, isn't it? So make a wish. Isn't that beautiful? So I was just telling Spirit, let's go ahead and activate you with your twin flame and get some answers and get some knowledge on your spiritual journey and whatever it is that you feel you might need to know. Let's see if we can get some movement here that you're looking for. And I was just saying, feel free to ask whatever question you feel you might need to know about. I'm sure Spirit knows what's going on. So I've asked Spirit, to enlighten you through me. That card is the first card that flipped over. I do have my mermaids, my fairies, and my liminal space oracle deck. And of course I'm using my golden girls. Okay, no questions. Let's see what you need to know, and let's get into it right now. Spirit, what's the energy behind this Nine of Pentacles? I might go back and forth depending on what I feel called to use. Hey, Liv and Levita, Laura, welcome to the Chammy. The only Chammy where vampires will love you forever. God, I love that t-shirt. I really need to make another one. But like one in purple and black instead of hot pink and black. Let me go ahead and turn off my call center before we get into this, because I would hate for somebody to call and then boom, we're in the middle of channeling here. Are you recovering from something, JJ? Are you in a place where you might feel like you're in the dark night of the soul? I mean, I'm asking you this because Spirit's asking you to come out of that if you can for just a moment. Because some of the cards that are sitting here in front of me are showing me that in between all the loveliness, it's like you've got some kind of wobble going on in regards to your understanding of how lucky you are to have, this connection through this Three of Cups. It's so loving and generous. The most important card here is this Fool, despite the recovery. And what I mean by Fool is that on this journey can get quite delusional. And Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to feel a little bit delusional. Because it's a healing thing. It's a healing process. But it's not just a healing process, it's a learning process so that you can go down the path of your life helping others on this path too. Being on that twin flame journey, was always, to me personally, felt kind of lonely and empty. But yet I knew once I learned, we were not separate, I was not alone. I feel like in that Three of Cups, Spirit wants you to know you're not alone. And you don't have to feel like a fool. Recover from feeling like a fool if you feel like a fool in regards to the situation, because right now the most important thing that the Divine Masculine needs you to know is that they need you to stay right here. All right? They need you to stay right here. Because the old them isn't coming back. Okay? But this whole new version, this Alpha and Omega, this wonderful love song here in the Fool. She also has a letter in her hand, which I find to be so amazing, because I feel like that's about, a letter with a whole new lease on life, or a love letter, or, one of those kind of letters that you write to someone that you care about so much that you've just gone on for 10 pages. But you don't have to be in front of them to do that. You have this Magician card here. Let's see what the energy is behind it, the Eight of Wands. I see that you have been doing the work in the Magician card, sitting next to that Fool. You know, understanding that you, oh, it's interesting that I found the Love Letter card just sitting here for a second. I'm just going to take it out and just set it there for a moment. I just feel called to like get an idea on a direct message in regards to these 5 cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of the cards and see what this love story, what's up with this love story. So you do identify with the wobble. Oh, don't be depressed, live in La Vida, Laura. You've got the most coolest name on YouTube. So he won't or can't commit. Doesn't open up much emotionally. I wonder if he's testing me to see if I will move on or if it's actually something I need to let go of. We've been communicating a lot, but yeah, that's my wobble. Okay, so that must be what his whole kneel before no one thing is. Does it feel like, see, while we can't change people, we can go within and change how we think and feel. But sometimes with people, they have behavioral problems, okay, which can be fixed. And then there's some problems that are just, they can't be fixed, or because they're not willing to go and get the therapy that they really need for it, because they're not identifying, you know what I'm saying? Many people are more susceptible to falling into the trap of, I don't have a problem. I don't need to go and get therapy or even physical therapy or or even go see a doctor sometimes just to see, make sure it's a cold and not COVID. But you can change this. You change it from within. Why? Because you're both not separate. You decide, as this Magician, what your love story is, what you want for him, what you want for you. You're the one that creates it. I'm going to just put the oracle cards down for a second and get over to the fairies, because it's spring and this is a new love story now. That old love story is over. That old him is not coming back, JJ. Why? Because you're going to get on your pedestal and kneel before no one. I don't know if he can commit or not. All these things that you're telling yourself, they're all limiting beliefs and circumstances that he's made you obviously feel by his actions or his words. Correct? Are you guys even having action? Are you even planning action or activities together with friends or family or loved ones, or even just together alone? Stuff you can talk about afterwards that's fun. You guys get there? His words, or is he more of like a words and action kind of person, or is he just more of an action person? Because some guys don't do words. Some guys don't do words. Okay, they do them, but it takes a while for them to do words. And it's more actions, and that's how some men just show you they love you, even if they are just doing the dishes. Okay, and if you don't like the way they do the dishes, don't complain. Just let them do the dishes, okay? And then you don't like it, go fix it the way you do like it. Because still, I mean, something that simple and easy could be a way that they show you through action. Spirit, fairies, what does JJ need to know about her twin flame connection right now? Because the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, that's really showing me where the new story starts. It starts with you being the best version of yourself in this Nine of Pentacles. It starts with you working on him through you, JJ, through yourself, through your thoughts, through your feelings, even through your actions. Okay? And you have to remember that he's literally absorbing what you're thinking and feeling. And even more so, because it's your twin flame. I'm not discounting people's soulmates, okay? But some people's connections are just a little deeper. It's as if you guys have a picture of each other in your pockets. See the mirror? Wherever you go, you guys have a picture of each other in your pockets and you carry it. Even if it's just an invisible picture, like you're on his mind, he's on your mind. You guys are making loving choices. You're going down the right path. You can grow this acorn into a large, beautiful, wonderful, majestic oak tree. Okay? But you've got to nourish your mind and thoughts first. So you guys are not in physical separation. Let's see what mermaids got up their sleeves for you. God, this is one of my favorite songs, you guys, from the Neverending Story. Yeah, I love this song. So I heard an interesting thing the other day that made me think of the Neverending Story, JJ, and I'm going to tell it to you now. I'm going to tell it to everyone in chat because it relates to this twin flame thing. It relates to, I feel, even everyday life. You remember the nothing in the Neverending Story. It's like the void. It's like that place where it's the nothing and the nothing comes from it. Well, you can send everything that you don't like about what's going on back to the void. And this is something I relearned more recently that really made a huge difference for me over the last week. And those things, those wobbles that you're having wobbles about, I want you to send them back to the void. And I want you to send them back to the void and tell them they can't return. And I mean, every time you start to feel freaked out by them, start to have a wobble about them, just turn your back on it. Send it back to the void, and it can only return in a way that pleases you. Sometimes we have to play these little games with our own heads when we're using law of attraction, law of assumption, or even just trying to use some kind of mind frame to help us stay balanced on our journey, especially the twin flame one, because I'm telling you, like I was on a hell train, an emotional roller coaster through mine. Did most of mine alone, and still on it. I feel. I always felt very alone in mine, of course, because I saw so many people on the whole relationship side of things, whereas I was more on that spiritual journey to help myself and others. Yeah, and at the end of the day, if you're not convinced, then it puts pause on everything. Puts pause on everything. Everything that you want or everything that you think you want. Now, just one thing that you need to know that's really important is only you can pick your twin flame for you. Only you will know. Only you can convince yourself of it. Not the cards, not a tarot reader, not a psychic medium. I mean, they can suggest it, sure, but you have to be the one to know for sure and certain. You're the one that chooses. No one else chooses for you. Yeah. Spirit, what does she need to know about her twin flame's feelings for her and what he wants? Have you asked him? Okay, Spirit says not those cards. Have you asked him what he wants? He wants to create something with you. He wants to be lucky with you. Those are beautiful cards in that Three of Pentacles and that Ten of Pentacles. like you can hear it, but you can't see his words, but his words can be so opposite and to the point that it makes me want to let go. Hey Eminem, how are you, dear? It's good to see you again. There's nothing wrong with that. What is it that you're holding on to? The fact that it's your twin flame, the fact that you're in love with something you guys could have, that you feel you could have, because you can turn it around. You can even let go, okay, and continue the relationship. What you need to let go of is that old story. So Spirit wants me to put all these Golden Girl cards away because they fell flat down. Doesn't want me to use them in the rest of the reading. So we're going to get more into the fairies, the oracle deck, and the mermaids and see. So stuck in the past, I know what we can have. Yeah, and now it's time to change that to, he's not stuck in the past. We planted these seeds and they're growing stronger and stronger every day. So this person is motivated, and this Three of Wands, to be with you, to give you what you want. But there's something going on underneath it all. This person in this Five of Cups is sad. They're not a happy bunny. But this is not your fault. Remember, we just asked after those two cards how he felt about you, how this person felt about you. They look forward to creating. They want to be lucky with you, okay? Even though they have this kneel before no one attitude, they really do want this Ten of Pentacles with you. They want to create this. They might be feeling sad because they don't know. They don't know where to start. They do want to take you to higher ground. It's just that it feels as though sometimes life is like, it feels as if he's kayaking against the waves, up the shore, up the streamline, against it. But he is trying to stay calm. But he does love you a lot. This card is such a lovely card. I know it's just a minor arcana, but they do genuinely have lovely feelings for you. I can kind of see that you are up to your tits in it, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming through this time where you've kind of been experiencing, his not so best version of himself. But because you're here today, you're turning that around. You're changing that. The light is on, and somebody is definitely home. You've got a couple of cards here from the fairies that we're going to go over. I just want to make sure all the cards are in order so we can go back over the love story one more time. Lights on, someone's home. You just got to get through those wobbles. Every time you start to have a wobble, every time you start to feel like you're in the murky waters, you absolutely have to turn your back on that. You absolutely have to. All right? You are the majestic ass queen of your reality. You are the warrior empress. Spirit's asking you to stay in this queen energy. This is how this person feels about you. There's something enchanting about you, something they like, that you persist through in life, that they wish they could embody. All right? But they do see you as this queen in their life. Spirit's asking you to stay on your pedestal. Even if you're not convinced that this person loves you, Spirit says they do. But you must follow your inner compass. Somebody can love you very much, and you can be the queen of the world, but that doesn't always mean that they're the best version of themselves for you, but you can change that. If you find yourself persisting, through that change and you see no change after a time goes by that, might feel or seem too much of a time for you, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go because there is a time for everything. And maybe it's just not a time for you guys right now. So look at this beautiful card. It's the full moon. It's the fairies. They're out. They're having a festival. They're having a good time. So you're supposed to be having a good time with your twin flame or your soulmate or your friends or your family, not sitting around with freaking Jenny Green Teeth at your door and the blue hag telling you can't have what you want. Because look at this king coming in for you. And he definitely wants to play a game, a love game, but not the kind of love game that makes you feel like this. Okay, he's not cold as ice. This is someone who's very different, someone who's very intellectual, ideally intellectual. This could be the best version of your twin flame, but only you can answer if you're ready or not to take that journey in creating that. Because you could do it in 5 minutes, you could do it in 5 hours, you could do it in 5 days, 5 months. It could take 5 years. It could take 5 decades, depending on the resistance you have against this person. So ask yourself, what do you want? Do you know what you want? Because you can have it. Let's go ahead and get some direct messages from Spirit about your twin flame right now, JJ. He doesn't believe we can be together anymore. I don't know if it's the family blocks or he doesn't think he's ready. No. See, these are all things that either he has made you believe, okay, or these are all just limiting beliefs that are created by the circumstances in your 3D reality. This is once again you looking at the 3D reality going, oh fuck, I can't see a way out of this, but I've got to just make it through this. I've got to find a way. You've got to find a way. Well, you've already found a way. You're here right now. We're going to figure it out. Here's some advice for you. Takes a curse to break a curse. So in what love story have you not heard that a kiss, a true kiss, true love, true kiss from true love breaks a curse? So maybe this just isn't true love, but only you can decide. Maybe it's truly your twin flame, but things can shift. Things can happen. Things can change. Okay? Magic 8 Ball, maybe next time. Maybe the twin flame dynamic is not something for you. Maybe you're supposed to be with your soulmate and give birth to an indigo child instead of a starseed child. Reason to live juice. This card is all about Spirit saying, look, what gives JJ a reason to live? Start drinking it, start eating it, start breathing it, start feeling it every day. Start with a gratitude rant about what the reasons are that you're living that make you feel amazing every day. And turn your back on that, I know he loves me, but he just doesn't believe we can be together crap. Because once you decide what you want, and then you start adding detail to it, and you close your eyes, and you see your twin flame there in front of you, and you just instantly start thinking and feeling and putting into action and with your thoughts and feelings, what you want instead of what you don't want, he will start absorbing that immediately. He will have no choice but to show up the way you want him to, because why? It's already done because you desire it. But because you don't realize that you are the operant power in this, not him. He has no free will in your reality, despite being your twin flame. It's just, so what are the reasons that he makes you want to live? The good things, the yummy things. You've got to really get into that timeline instead of whatever the fucking is over here with the I don't know if his family blocks or he doesn't think he's ready. No, dear, it's not what he wants. It's not what the family wants. They have no control. You have no power in your reality. And I'm here to tell you how to harness that power today. My God has spoken. Be groovy or leave, man. These are important messages from Spirit, because I feel like what Spirit's saying here is that if this person is not being groovy, let go. Let go of that old version. Let go of that old story. Get into the things that you love to talk about and would love to share with them. Maybe Spirit's saying redecorate your place so that you guys have go someplace and create some kind of chilling out place where you guys can be groovy together, because that's exactly what Spirit says you guys need right now. Okay? A place where you guys can be groovy together. Nurture that ecosystem. Feel those feelings of love that make you feel yummy. And when you start to get upset, when you start to freak out, when you start to want to cry, it's okay. You haven't messed up your manifestation or what you want, but you've got to change your thoughts and feelings about it. What are you telling yourself about you? What are you telling yourself about him? Well, we already see. The timing could be now. The timing could be now, but because it's difficult for you to understand, it's difficult for you, obviously, to understand, to step into your power, to realize, JJ, the timing is now. He has no control over the timing. Yeah, he has free will in his reality. He can only show up to you the way that you feel, think, and expect him to. He's your twin flame. Yes, momentum is definitely building here. Definitely. My God has answered. When was the last time that you had a chance to be groovy with him and ask him, hey, you mind if I show you my real face? Tell you what I want, ask you how you want to operate around that? Have you thought of trying to elaborate on asking him what he wants and how y'all want to operate around each other's wants and needs and feelings and such? Because they love everything about you, the way you look, the way you are, the way you sound, the way you take care of yourself, the way you take care of others. They really want to share that cup of love and that cheesecake with you. But they're recovering from something, man. They're definitely recovering from some kind of sadness. But it's also like, are they addicted to pain? In this 3 of Wands and 5 of Cups? You gotta ask yourself. Because look, these are the 2 most important cards for you here in the beginning of the reading. The Fool and the Magician, the Alpha and the Mega. Spirit saying, look, you're always the operant power. You're always the magic wand. You're always the enchanting one. You're the one that calls in and draws down the moon in your life. So quickly understand, no kneeling before anyone. You are the majestic ass queen of your reality. This is your love story. And you can plant this acorn tree and turn it into a big, strong, beautiful oak tree. You have the magic to do that inside of you, here in your heart. You have the power to do that. So Spirit says, think about what you want in this Three of Pentacles. What do you want in your cake? Because you can have it and you can eat it too. Stay calm. No reacting to the 3D. Do you understand me? He needs you to stay right here, not in the past and not in the future. When you look back at the past, it's going to cause you sorrow. Getting into that old story. When you look into the future, it's just going to cause you anxiety. Okay? Stay right here. Keep going. Doesn't matter what the family says. Doesn't matter. Okay? Stay in your power with this queen here. You have a lot to celebrate in this fairy festival. No more Jenny Green Teeth and the Blue Hag being your negative Nancy and your boogeyman. I mean, I'm serious. Just snap your fingers every time you start to have an intrusive thought, because you want to stay balanced in your feelings and your thoughts. Because if you can stay more balanced, the less you will have a problem with losing that which you love and letting it just slip through your hands and having to let go. You don't have to let go. You're fine. You're fine. Takes a curse to break a curse. True love. Maybe next time. Figure out what your reason is to live, Juice. Figure out what you want. This card says, show me your face, the face you had before your parents were born. Really show this person your true, authentic self right now. Letting them know, hey, my God has spoken. You God herself, okay? It's your reality. Think about what you want. This is going to be your homework. You're going to think about what you want, and then you're going to think about what you want with them. You're going to think about what the next step is that you want to take in regards to how it will work for you to turn your back on feelings and emotions that don't serve you with this. Okay, that way you can better serve yourself and your twin flame in your journey together. He is pretty defensive in this Nine of Wands, but I'm telling you, despite being battered and bruised, they respect you. They feel they could sacrifice for you. They think it can work. They really do feel like they can have this Nine of Cups with you. This wish-fulfilled love story that you both truly want. It's spiritual. It's fulfilling. There are some unusual things that world children need to watch out for as they work on their lives. So I have 2 more cards for you. A couple more cards, maybe 3. Let's just get some advice for you. We know how he feels about you. We know where you're going, exactly where you want to go. No more putting yourself into the back room or the back seat or putting it on the back burner. You've got no more sitting back in your feminine energy, waiting for him to take action on the things that you want in your life. Sparkle, bitch, sparkle. Shine bright like a diamond. These are butterfly dreams. This person does love you. Now let's transform it into this beautiful butterfly. It's always supposed to be. You're always supposed to be. People will want you to stay a little caterpillar for the rest of your life, but you can't. You got to move on. You got to be this beautiful butterfly that is your operant power. Because you deserve the best. All right. And Spirit says, tag, you're it. So if you have any questions about this reading, please feel free to ask. If you have any questions about law of assumption, law of attraction, please feel free to ask. If you have any questions about twin flames, feel free to ask. If you maybe don't or can't think of anything right now, JJ, and you think of something later, email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, because I can answer your questions. And those questions are free. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. Remember that tarot cards are not set in stone. They can't do it for you, but they can help you. You're the one that has to do the work. You're the one that has to take the action. It's kind of like only you can prevent the forest fires in your head. Thank you, everybody who was patient while I did that reading for JJ. That was pretty intense. I mean, you guys are so lucky to even be in contact, to be right there with each other in the same vortex. I mean, even if you guys weren't, you guys would still be in the same vortex, but it's, they're right there instead of miles or states or countries or, or continents away. So lucky. I'm so thankful too. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I got to do that reading for you. I have been on my twin flame journey for 14 years, and it's been interesting. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys can talk now. Try to remember to not do anything that would trigger you. Talk as much as you can with your voice so he can hear the emotions and the feelings in your voice. And, just start thinking about what you want. It's like an Amazon shopping spree. It's so much fun. Pick what you want and put back what you don't want. You can change your mind one day and change it the next as well. So I see 14 likes. Thank you guys so much for your likes. I'm going to go through the chat now and see if anybody else has any donations that they put in, or if anybody has any free energy updates that they would like. Thank you guys so much. Hey Maria, how are you doing? Hey Fire Spawn, welcome back. So yeah, if you're there, Cottonfly and Fire Spawn, make sure that you guys email me with your questions. Fire Spawns will be 40 cards, and Cottonflies will be 20. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go up the line. I'm glad we can talk to you, JJ. I'm glad I can help you. And if you have any questions about the twin flame journey, please feel free to ask. I just want you to understand that you are the operant power. All you have to do is pick the outcome you want and stick with it. Okay? Don't live in the past in regards to it. Stay in the knowing that it's already done. Close your eyes and really imagine what it would feel like, what it would be like that it's already done. until you've got a smile on your face because you believe it. Okay, whatever it is that you want with this person, whether it's, health, wealth, love, whatever. And expect it. Expect what you want instead of dread it. You're welcome, Cottonfly. Yolanda, welcome to the Chammy. I know cake does sound so good right now. Jack Mag. Let me turn this music down a little. Hey Maria, let's get you an energy update, babe. Jack Mac, you want an energy update? Yeah, okay, Spirit. Jack Mac has a new idea for a tool. Will it work? What does he need to know about that right now, Spirit? Spirit says yes. Get all your ducks in a row and in order with this, okay? Maybe finding trademark lawyers to help you to your patent and your trademarks. Make sure you've got the money together to invest the time and the effort into it with this Emperor card. But yes, Spirit's saying you can have what you want. Pay attention to detail and you'll be very successful with it. Who's next? Maria. Free energy update. Okay, check on Roberto's next actions towards Maria, Spirit. Something tells me to put the love letter card in the deck, so I'm just gonna do it just for fun. Oh, now the deck is all wonky. Oh boy. So you got the Five of Wands, and I feel like in regards to my deck, this was an episode with the Golden Girls where they were actually very cutthroat with each other during this bowling game. But it made them even stronger friends, even better friends, okay? So I feel like what Spirit's saying is the weight is making you both stronger. His thoughts and actions next to you, he's probably going to ask you out here pretty soon. The energy behind that's the Ace of Pentacles. So keep playing that I'm the luckiest girl in the world song. Okay, just remember that you are. They want to take you out and have fun. Keep me updated. Lo, are you still there? Lo, are you still there? Live in La Vida Laura, are you still there? Chloe Gemini, are you there? Yes, ghosties. You're welcome, Cottonfly. How does G Aries feel about you right now? It's nice to meet you, Lorena. I'm a Scorpio too. I'm a Halloween baby. Welcome to the Chammy. The only Chammy where vampires will love you forever. Eminem, you still there? So I got some news from YouTube today that was good. They are going to start chilling out with the whole processed and reprocessed content. They want people to do exactly what I've been doing all these years, which is just doing organic stuff, and having fun. So if you guys have any ideas on videos you want to see, let me know. I'm hoping that at some point in time, we'll get back into some of those ghost episodes of ghost hunting and stuff, and like, the stories that I want to share about the neighborhood I live in, and then also the stuff about sea life in regards to dolphins. Um, I'd really like to go and see them, see what environments they really live in, and just kind of absorb them in the wild and without touching or swimming with them or on them, but also observing them in their like sanctuaries. All right, questions. Anybody got a question? You just PayPal? Oh, thank you, Maria. I really appreciate that. Yolanda, Amber A, will I get results I want if I buy my desired service from Maryland? You're gonna stay, Amber. You're gonna stay in the keeping your options open place here with that. If you're having a hard time thinking for yourself, Spirit says contemplate it for a little while longer. The right answer will come to you. Okay. Hope that helps, Amber. Lo, what's your question? You have a question about G or something like that? Okay, Maria, I'm gonna do your question. I'm gonna do your reading here. Yolanda, what's your question, babe? Marianne Guswicki, hi, babe. How are you? You're welcome, Amber. Anybody coming into Yolanda's life in love, Spirit? What does she need to know about that right now? Lo, what's your question? Because I'm getting ready to get into a paid reading. Okay, look, Yolanda. Spirit has said, I almost said God, but might as well just say Spirit. Either way, it's the same thing, I feel. I feel like they want you to know your spirit, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, God, whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is that you feel is your creator wants you to know you've been doing good at whatever it is that you're doing to work hard on achieving what you want. I mean, it's like right in your hand. You put a lot of fine detail into your thoughts and images and feelings about yourself and others and what you want in life. And it's time for you to take hold now in this Eight of Pentacles. I don't know how, but you should know. You should have the answers. Author Marianne Guswicki, it's good to see you. Just laying around. Jessica, hi. How are you? I'm in a paid reading now with Maria. We're getting ready to start one, actually. I was just seeing what Lo's question was. I don't know where they went to. Maybe they fell asleep because I took too long. Hello, how does G Aries feel about me right now? My name is Lorena and I'm Scorpio. How does G feel about Lorena, Spirit? What does she need to know about that right now? Keeping the thoughts of you are keeping them up at night. They're really contemplating how they think and feel about you. Right now, they're not a happy bunny, but that's not your fault. They might be lost in an old love story that hurts them. I hope somehow that helps. They're incredibly bored in their life, but you bring them some kind of light and hope in this Hermit card. Let them know that you care, Spirit says. Jessica. Okay, babe. Cool. Jessica, you can wait. Awesome. Give me a few minutes. Maria, where's your question, darling? Okay, dear. Awesome. Hmm. Does this make you think of any song, Maria? Storm and Fury? Maybe there's some kind of storm song, or maybe there's something about this card that relates to some kind of song that makes him think about you. Only you would know. Um, so, what he likes most about you is your ability to not cause any conflict and to make him feel lucky. I mean, he thinks you're so lucky. And this Five of Wands, it's like he he also might even be feeling a little bit down about the fact that you guys aren't hanging out more. But he still feels lucky about you. Okay? Really would like to know what the next step is to take with you. He wishes you guys could get together in this Sun card, but he's feeling like so much oppression in his life right now. So you've got, once again, this. What do you need to know the most about him right now? Like, he likes that you don't cause conflict. He thinks you're lucky. He'd like to be lucky with you. He feels lucky because of you, despite all this limiting beliefs and circumstances that he's dragging himself down with in this Ten of Wands. You make him feel happier. He wants to know what the next step is to take too. He wishes he knew what it was, honestly. And then you've got Blanche again with the devil. You do make him feel nostalgic. And maybe there's songs, like, I don't know why I'm saying this, but there's songs from the 80s that make him think about your love story. And I only say that because this TV show, The Golden Girls, was really popular in um, the 80s. So Spirit wants you to stay motivated. The one thing that you need to know the most, though, is that what he does love about you is that you give off this energy that you are the luckiest girl in the world, and that makes him feel like the luckiest guy to have you vibrating in his vortex with all that awesome energy. Okay, great. Great, Mayama 34. I see that right now. Maya. May I call you Maya? Do you have any questions about your reading, Maria? So we know from earlier that he's looking into, does want to ask you out to do something that you guys can have action together. Friends, family, maybe coworkers, people you guys know. So you guys can definitely have a good time talking about that too. It's okay. I don't think Michael Jackson's gonna be upset because you misspelled his name. I knew what you meant though. What song was it? Do you know? Maybe I'm gonna Maya, I'm gonna look at your what kind of reading would you like, girl? You want just a general one about love, twin flame, life in general? What's going on? Do you remember the time? You really want him to text you? Okay, Maya, you can get that. Can I know what MB is feeling towards me? He's a Scorpio. We are in no contact. We were together and we are going to get engaged, but family got in the way. Well, let's go ahead and put family away, okay? And then let's go ahead and talk about real quick his feelings towards you. What do you want his feelings to be for you or towards you? You were together and gonna get engaged, but family got in the way. So this right here is probably your biggest resistance, probably your biggest challenge here. So let's get into your cards, get your roadmap to your heart's desire. And let's turn things around. So first of all, the old version of him, I'm sorry, he's not coming back. Get over it. You are now, from this point on, going to start creating a new version of him, the version you want of him, the best version that you can imagine. And you're going to start expecting him to show up that way. And I mean, really, you're going to turn your back, your feelings, your emotions, and all that crap that doesn't serve you. So ask yourself, what are you feeling about yourself first? And you guys are still in love, okay? Stop it. You are still in love. And you know how I know? Because I just saw the Ace of Wands pop up. And that's a card saying and letting you know that's about growth. Don't kick over the seeds of the plants that you just sown with him. Those seeds are so important. And they can grow into mighty, mighty oak trees. So you got 8 of Pentacles. This is about achieving what you want. Look, the icing is right in her hands. That emotional and that financial security that you both deserve, you can give it to each other. But look, it's like y'all living in the old story all the time. Lights on, no one's home. We can't do this. Everybody else controls our lives except us. Like, no more of that. Turn your back. See how she's turning her back on it? It can't rain all the time. So lick your wounds. It's going to be all right. Spirit's asking that you stay in your power on your pedestal, taking the family off, him off, whoever off. Understand me? Spirit's asking you to find the sense of humor in things. Spirit's asking you that you take the time to think about what kind of thoughts are you having throughout the day, because the swords are about your mental energy. You know, we have 64,000 thoughts a day. Which ones are you feeding yourself that are keeping you balanced, keeping you on your pedestal, making you feel good? Are you able to stop yourself when you start getting into that icky feeling and identify it and identify what's making you feel that way? And then are you able to go, wait a minute here. Let's see the good in this. Yeah, and staying in the good of it. Because you've desired it, so it's already yours. Hey, Snow White, welcome back to the Chammy. The only thing that's stopping your growth, Snow White, would be, either a medical problem, or if you're speaking spiritually, or maybe your age. But if you're speaking spiritually, it could just be, it's more of a time for you to do fun things and do spiritual soul searching right now. Just take a pause in your growth so you know which direction to take next. Spirit, what's the most important thing right now that Maya needs to know? Spirit's offering you their cup of love. So is this person. They do want to offer you this. But you've got to give it to yourself first. Spirit's giving it to you because you've desired it already. It's already yours. See, that's the thing that we get so caught up in. And you see, this person wants to be practical, but he also wants to be responsible in this King of Wands. All right, let's get into what's going on. What is the most important question in regards to what's going on? You want to know, like, what's keeping you guys from, it's mostly going to be, look, they do want to be successful with you in the Six of Wands, but we've got to get your thoughts and your feelings on track here. Because you can't serve two masters. And what I mean by that is you can't be like, I want to be engaged and married, and then over here be like, I don't know what his problem is. Especially when you can go to him and ask. Especially when you can go to him and say, hey baby, this is what I want. How do you want to operate around that? We don't know what his limiting beliefs and circumstances are. What's going on in his head, Spirit? What's going on in his head? Yeah, and he gets even more scared because you get scared, don't you? What's going on in his head? Like, he doesn't think he can give you or anybody emotional, financial security. He could be a real mummy's boy. All right? But despite that, he does feel you are his destiny. In this wheel of fortune, he feels through ups and downs, through the wheel of life. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you as the warrior of this relationship to show him that you guys can have your cup of love and your cheesecake too. This could be the one, Spirit says in this Hierophant card. You do not have to be sneaky about this. All you got to do is communicate what you want. It's that easy. Approach everything from a spiritual place, from a spiritual standpoint. Asking, you shall receive. Let's go ahead and get into some direct messages from Spirit, because what's really going on is your limiting beliefs and circumstances in regards to how he shows up to you. And then also, we don't know what's going on in his head, except for the fact that he's not telling himself a pretty story in this reversed Four of Pentacles. Now, I keep all my cards upright in case we get into something like this. I'm going to go deeper into this card to see what's happening, because the more scared you are, the more scared he gets. He's literally absorbing the shit thoughts you're having. So you need to quickly identify those shit thoughts, all right? And turn your back on them, okay? There and back again. He's afraid of his own shadow. There and back again. But hand in hand you go. So know thyself. Knowing thyself is going to help you help him. Knowing what you want is going to help you help yourself. Because you don't even have to fill in the blanks. You can just let spirit surprise you. Or once you feel like it's already done, because it's going to be done whether you feel that way or not, you're the one that has to believe it. You're the one that has to accept it. You're the one that has to understand that you're the opera power. So once again, let's go over this one more time. Let me get the cards in order for you. Because at the end of the day, Maya, the family has nothing to do with it. Even he has nothing to do with it. You are the magic wand. Eight of Pentacles showing that you have achieved what you want. You have met, quite possibly, the one. You are with, quite possibly, the one. Think about your wedding cake. Go past the wedding. Because a lot of things can happen during the wedding. You want to go past it and live from the fact that you guys are maybe planning your first child or planning to buy your first home or something to that effect. Turning your back on the feelings and emotions that don't serve you, because right now the light's on but no one's home. And it can't rain all the time. Got to get balanced in the energies of what you want, and that it's, already done. Even if you got to close your eyes and just imagine every day a little bit how it feels to have what you want and feel that relief that it's already done. Practice that. Find the sense of humor in things. I mean, you are going to have to be a little delusional, okay? And it shows, it shows that here in this Six of Wands. Wands are about communication. She's got this big cup of love. I mean, this person feels like you're their best friend, despite all circumstances and limiting beliefs you might be having. I forgot that call center was on. I'm sorry. But look, advice from Spirit real quick before we get off on here, before we're done with this reading. Keeping your head above the clouds, asking yourself, snapping yourself out of thoughts that are bad. This card's about resilience. Understanding you're the majestic ass queen of your reality. You can have the success you want in this relationship and in this love story. It's your love story to share and have, nobody else's. And despite the fact that he's not feeling emotionally or capable of giving anybody emotional or financial security, he does feel like you're his destiny. And you can change this. This can change overnight by you rejecting that and being like, yeah, I'm only accepting the best version of him. He loved, cherished, and adores me. Has no eyes for anybody else. Okay, really wants to operate around what I want and give it to me, which is this emotional, financial security that we both offer each other. He knows I'm his destiny. Whatever it is that you want. Once you decide what you want, you can just fill in the blanks. Imagine what your wedding would be like. Imagine what maybe the next time you see each other would be like. What's the next thing going to be? You imagine it. You create this love story. You co-create it with your creator, because it dwells inside of you. Spirit offering its cup of love. There and back again. Know thyself so that, this person that is important to you. And together you guys can come together and know each other. And what path you want to take. So free your mind and his ass will follow. I promise. Please keep me updated. Yeah, I see him coming back around, especially if that's something that you want, Maya, okay? Especially if it's something that you want. Okay? In fact, you've already created it in my reality, as far as I'm convinced. Yes, free your mind and his ass will follow. This is one of my another one of my funny sayings. I wish I had more time to make the t-shirts I want to make that say that. I need to go ahead and make a list of all the funny little sayings I say that need to be turned into a t-shirt. You're awesome too, Maya. Thank you so much for your donation. It means the world to me. I'm so grateful for it. Maybe I won't have to stay up all night after all and keep working, but maybe I'll actually get to the point today where I can get done with my work and enjoy my time that's left over before the dawn comes back and haunts me. Yeah, keep me updated. If you have any questions about this reading, feel free to ask questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, love, life, relationship, guys, girls, whoever's here in chat. Wow, we've been going for an hour and 37 minutes. Wow. Yes, Jessica, you've been so patient. Please ask, dear. Snow White, did you have a question, dear? Something about your growth or something? Does Lauren think you're a liar? Is that just something you can't follow your inner compass on? I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Let me make sure my cards are straight and see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Spirit, what does Jessica need to know right now about if Lauren thinks they're a liar? No, they just think you're bored. They don't think you're a liar. They are contemplating it though, but this is definitely not a sign of the fact that they think you're some kind of liar. In this Four of Cups, they might think that you're just incredibly, bored and contemplate things that are beyond you. I think that it's not that they think you're a liar. I think it's that, pardon me, excuse me, I think they think that you are just as silly as a basket. Spirit says stay strong though. We know that you're awesome in the Stealth card. You don't have to accept that version of them. If they're calling you a liar, then just turn your back on that, because you know who you are and you know who you're going to be when you get to the end of you, right? And that's all that matters. Hey Julia, welcome back to the channel. Okay, what's keeping you and P apart? Pardonnez-moi. Let's see what you need to know about that, Snow White. What is going on with Snow White and P? What's keeping them apart? Oh, thank you so much, Julia. Sending you love too. How are you doing? Okay, so what's keeping you apart? 10 of Swords reversed. But you also have, that's just the energy behind this whole creative thing. It's like as if there's some project they've got going on. It takes a lot of their time and is in a juvenile embryonic state in this Page of Cups. They love what they're doing, but they also feeling very stabby about it because they can't get any time with you. It is what it is. I think that's what's keeping you guys apart. You think your mind is toxic? You can change that by having better thoughts that serve you about yourself and others. Maybe this person is toxic and it's not you. But I'm here for you, Snow White. It's going to be okay. Sure, Julia. What's your question, dear? Have you asked him that, Snow White? Hey, John B., what's up? Didn't you have a question? Sure, John B., what's your question, dear? Julia, is David ready to tell me his feelings? Spirit, is David ready to tell Julia his feelings? Is he ready? You've got the reversed death card. This person's not ready for a transformation right now. While you make them feel amazing and wonderful, they're just not certain yet. Just give it a little bit more time, okay? We'll check in on it tomorrow because, no card is set in stone. Please keep me updated. You could do some action in regards to it though, maybe today, and say, "Hey, what's up?" Ask them directly. Have you told them your feelings? Have you asked them what they want? Have you said what they want? Hey, Beverly, welcome back to the Chammy. Hey, Simon, welcome back to the Chammy. Hey, Spirit, what does John B need to know right now about their question? What does their person want from the relationship? They want excitement. They want happiness. They want something that makes them feel, fruitful and loved and beautiful and smart and wonderful. Not whatever the hell this is upright, which is complete boredom. So they also feel they want to understand more about what they do want in regards to you and their own life. In that Four of Cups, they're trying to decide. I hope that helps. Well, there you go. That's why this person isn't contacting you. They're not contacting you because you're sitting there telling that to yourself every day. Stop telling yourself they're not contacting you. Start imagining what it would be like if they did. Please, if you guys are subscribed, like the video. I'm so grateful for your time, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and put some information in the chat. So, Julia, it's not coming soon. It's now. Now. Keep telling yourself that as your homework. Be right back, Simone. You're not ready for it? Okay, well then it's all on pause now. Why aren't you ready for it, darling? Okay. Well, Julia, if you need a life mentoring session or grief counseling session or reading more in depth, let me know. I am here for you whenever you're ready to do that. But right now, the best advice I could give you, as a person, I would definitely start thinking about what it is that you want instead of what you don't. Let's start there. Is there anything you can mention right now at the top of your head? It's good to know that I've been accurate. I'm really glad to know that because I I really appreciate you saying that. It's important for me to know. Not many people always tell the reader that they've been accurate. I certainly am grateful though to hear that I've been accurate with you. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, but you can continue your career and travel and all that and still have what you want in a relationship and a family. Is that Tavia? How are you? If someone put a spiritual blockage on your finances, so I don't do financial questions, but I'll tell you right now, if you want to believe that someone put a financial blockage on your finances, then yeah, you'll create that for yourself in an instant. So let's turn it around. Let's throw that shit out the window. If that's not even something that you want to consider manifesting in your life, this is just an intrusive thought that you're having. I'm going to snap my fingers and snap your ass out of it. Because life is really what you make it. Your thoughts become things. So, in my reality, no. Not in my reality, Satavia. So, what's it going to be? You're going to feed into that fear that somebody has? I mean, do you have that many enemies? No. Right? No. So, you're just going to turn it around once again by throwing that thought, feeling out the window of a spiritual blockage on your finances. Okay. All you have to do is assume one little thing, and you can change it like that. Especially if it's something that you really are feeling, really in your feelings about. You're so welcome, Maria. Thank you, darling. I'm so grateful for your donation. Once again, just make sure that you're um, understanding that what you want is already yours, Maria. Same with you, Julia. Same with you, Zatavia. Same with you, Cottonfly. Cottonfly, did we do an energy update for you today yet?
think there's been a mistake with the mail service because this does not look like it was meant for me. It's written to my mother when I'm skimming through, and I think it was meant to be shared on the air. This is highly unconventional, and I really have no idea who sent this because it's just signed with an initial. Here goes. Dear Junction, it seems odd to write like this. I know that you do not speak the common tongue. The Bard Queen has tried to explain to me how she speaks to you and how you reply, but I confess it eludes me. I told her as much once upon a time. She said, don't worry. Junction feels what you want to express. If you speak truth from your heart, she always hears and understands. Your face stills my heart and eases my mind. You are a gift. Not ours, but surely as we are yours. I am, have always been, and ever shall remain, your devoted son, with all my heart. See, I'll be sure to deliver this letter to the proper place, although I have a feeling that Junction already knows the contents. I would love to read another letter to you, but to be honest, I need to get back out on the street. There are centaurs parading, children of stories getting up to all sorts of mischief, Fest region tours which I'd love to hit, and I think I'll go see the silent auction items. As always, dear listener, I remain your Tori Disroker, live in the Fairlands, with Fairlands Network.
So that's 2 questions, Tay. Are you still there? Oh yeah, Dollface. Hey, welcome back. Figure out which question is more important to you, Tay. Spirit, what does Dollface Diva need to know right now about energy update for them and Eric? Okay. Ooh. So you got the 9 of Cups with the reversed 9 of Swords. Spirit saying you guys are no longer stuck in that vortex. It wasn't feeling so pretty. It's not that old story is not keeping him up anymore. He's in his wish fulfilled now, and the energy and is it's like Spirit saying, get ready to receive what you want. Expect it. Keep me updated. Second one. Okay, what does Tay need to know about that, Spirit? Okay, Tay, yes. There is a chance for you to marry him or marry them. Okay? So I think you need to know about when you'll meet them, maybe. I don't do wins, but Spirit says there is a chance that you will meet them and marry them. I can't tell you when right now, especially with all my cards on the floor. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I got them. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't always need cards, but while cards can't do it for you and no tarot card reading is set in stone, you can have me and do whatever you want. It's just science. Okay? I hope somehow that helps. Please like the video. Please subscribe. You can also win a free tarot reading by subscribing and leaving a comment in any video I posted and make. Hope somehow that helps, Tay. Keep me updated. Good, Dollface. You're supposed to be happy. You're welcome, Dollface. Keep me updated. Let's do an energy update for you, Contemplate. Where's Fire Spawn? Did she fall asleep? I guess so. It's pretty late. Temperance card for you, Cottonfly. Well, you get this a lot about patience being a virtue. So we're going on 2 hours. I am surprised that anybody is still here. So I'm just going to close free energy updates now. You're welcome, Cottonfly. Just going to do paid readings only now while we hang out and just chill and chat for a minute, because I'm going to be logging out soon and closing the portal. So I'm going to just do a collective message for everyone who came to the chat. I'm not sure if people are getting this at night. I'm not sure if people are getting the collective message that I'm putting out, but maybe I should do a special video for that every day. Because sometimes I can't get here till pretty late at night lately. Spirit says give yourself something special, even if it's just like a treat you haven't had in a long time, or spiritual food that you've been wanting to read up and research on in the Six of Pentacles. Give yourself justice, everybody. It's the weekend. Well, it's pretty quiet. So maybe a few more minutes, and then we should maybe go 999. Thanks so much for coming to hang out so late, Cottonfly. It's been awesome hanging out with all of you. I'm so grateful to have this space to hang out and hold space for you all. I'm gonna go get a twink twink. Hey, Lourdes, how are you? I'm sorry, I closed energy updates. I'm just doing paid ones now. It's the last 10 minutes of the show. But if you want to go to Paris, yes, you will go to Paris. Of course you will. Especially if that's something you really want. You'll make it happen, babe. Keep me updated. I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to hear about your trip to Paris. Hey, Shopaholic. Oh, don't apologize. It's okay. How are you, Shopaholic? We're getting ready to go to bed here. It's been about that last 5 minutes, so I'm just going to say goodnight now. Hey, Creative Arts. I'm only doing paid readings here at the last 10 minutes of the night. But if you have any questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, life in general, love, relationships, please feel free to ask. I'm just not doing free energy updates right now, but I am doing paid readings. How's your weekend starting out, guys? Has it been good? Okay, great, Shopaholic. How have you been doing? Any updates? Thank you so much for your donation. I'm so grateful. Let me go ahead and turn off the chat over here. So let's get into your reading. What is it that's the most important thing for you to know right now? Do you need someone to talk to? Do you need a tarot reading? Do you need both? What's going on? I'm here for you. Yeah, Angie, of course you're welcome. How the great spirits, they're fine. I'm in a paid reading with Shopaholic, and then the portal will be closed. I'm only doing paid readings right now. So if you have a question, maybe you come back tomorrow afternoon if you want to get a free energy update. You could also make a small donation and I could get to you after Shopaholic's reading. If you have a question about law of attraction, law of assumption, life, relationships in general, feel free to ask. But let's go ahead and get into your reading, Shopaholic, and see what you need to know right now about you and Christian. First of all, please know that, yes, of course, you guys could definitely have this long-term relationship because, look, this is Spirit confirming it for you right now in this Ten of Cups. Excuse me one second. My dog is needing help right now. Hold on. Need some help, little buddy? What's going on? Sorry about that. Thank you so much for your patience. Took me a moment to get back. He needed a drink. Let's go ahead and get into your reading and what you need to know right now about what's going on. You guys can reconcile, but we first need to find out, of course, how to get here. Let's find the roadmap to this Ten of Cups. Spirit, what's the energy behind this Ten of Cups? What is the energy behind this Ten of Cups, Spirit? Spirit, what does? So, if you do want to make a donation, I'm just going to put the link here for you. If anybody wants to make a donation for a reading. So in regards to your specific person, Shopaholic, I definitely want to have long term with you, reconcile with you, get back into the groove of having you in their arms. Looking for the energy behind this Ten of Cups. Advice, Spirit. Let's get a roadmap to her heart's desire right now. Wow. Look at the energy behind this Ten of Cups. Reward, reward, reward in home life, in communication. Tell me more, tell me more. Did he buy her a guitar? Bop, 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 bop. So yeah, Spirit saying definitely a new love story with this person. What do they love about you in general? That you're kind, especially that you're passionate. This is Blanche from the Golden Girls. Okay, she was very dedicated to her husband her whole life until he passed away. Then when he passed away, she reverted back to being that promiscuous and fun teenager, but she was always this wonderful, fun, loving energy. Maybe you have a Capricorn Venus rising or moon or sun, or maybe, there's something about the strength in this card that Spirit's saying just have fun. Okay? Just have fun. Especially with this specific person of yours. Spirit, what's the best advice you could give Shopaholic right now in regards to the situation? See, it's already yours to make this person feel nostalgic. Creating nostalgic moments, Spirit say. Actions that you guys can share together and then talk about later about about the fun you had or the good time you had. This person does want to take you to higher ground. Spirit says stay calm because what you want is already done. You have it. All you have to do is assume it, believe it, breathe it, be about it. Who would you be if you guys got married? Who would you be if you guys had the relationship you wanted? Who would you be if he showed up the way you wanted him to? In this Fool card, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. This person feels the world about you. So start planning those special moments. They definitely want to serve you up with some cheesecake. Let's see what else you need to know. The Tower is not a bad card to get in this situation since so many of the cards around it are so loving and so cool. This is about saying that, like, this person, in regards to your connection, feels they can rebuild their whole life in love, their stability, balance, because you're such an awesome person. You make them feel amazing the way a starry night full of the moon might make one feel. In this Moon card, there might be shadows and stuff and at night and they freak you out and all, but you turn your back on them because the moon and the stars are so much more beautiful than those intrusive thoughts of things that have not happened yet and may never happen. Yes, of course, creative arts, especially if that's something you want to happen. Let me get my cards back together. I apologize, Shopaholic. But creative arts, once again, what are you telling yourself about yourself, the situation, this person, your 3D reality? These are all important aspects because if you can't feel that it's already done, then it probably isn't yet because you're still creating it. Just making sure all my cards are upright before I continue, Shopaholic. Nurturing your ecosystem is the most important thing for you right now, shopaholic. While things might be feeling burdensome, it's really, really beautiful if you could just free your mind from any intrusive thoughts. Because look, the light's on and someone is really home this time. If it had been like the Ten of Swords or something, or next to this, I would be like, what's going on? But no, you're on the right path with this. Spirit says you've really achieved something special here with your good thoughts, with your good feelings, okay? Hey Lita, welcome back to the Chammy. Creative arts, you're doing a great job. Don't give up. I'm going to get some direct messages here from Spirit real quick. Spirit saying, love is here, offering you that cup of love, and you don't have to be sneaky or snarky with yourself or anybody else. You don't have to be afraid. Spirit blesses this union, whatever union you decide to have in this Ace of Cups. Spirit, what's the direct messages that you have for shopaholic in regards to their question, their thoughts, and their feelings? So I'm in a paid reading right now, and I'm not taking any free energy updates right now because I've been giving them for like almost 3 hours, and I'm almost spent. Like, I'm pretty much going to be closing the portal after Shopaholic's reading is over. But I am going to be back tomorrow. Okay, I can do more readings tomorrow. We can chat for a little bit, of course, if you guys like. Love and light, shadow and hate. The Divine Mother. A dimensional shift. And we'll get to all the meanings of these cards in just a moment, shopaholic, and what Spirit's trying to convey. A few more cards, Spirit. Any advice, Spirit? Anything else that they may need to know? Yes, Mary T. Down by the river. I think Spirit's calling for you to reason for life juice. Spirit really is calling for you to take this person by the hand and share your love and light, your shadow and hate, but stay in your power. You're co-creating this dimensional love shift with your creator. Your reason to live juice is going to be your homework. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to go on a grateful rant. Everything that gives you a reason to live. For me, I'm so grateful I have a human dog bed and this roof over my house, and food in the fridge, and money in the bank, and the dogs are healthy, and Dad's healthy, and he's cancer free, and I'm cancer free, and everybody's healthy in the house and wealthy in the house. And even though there's a pathetic bullshit reality in the 3D that we all face, we have to turn our backs on it. We cannot serve that and serve the thing that we want the most. We have to stay right here and serve what it is we want the most. Stay out of the ass of the future and stay out of the past of the past. So that anxiety and that fear from both of those places aren't dwelling inside us, so that we are, down in the river with our floaties on our arms and our life jackets on, because we're on that strict mental diet, knowing we can have what we want instead of what we don't want. And it's just strangely perfect timing for this message to come in. But enough is a feast. So what wolf are you feeding in yourself? The good one or the bad one, shopaholic? I hope this message has helped you. I hope this reading has helped you become more highly evolved in your aspirations or inspirations of becoming the best version of you. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm so happy that you chose me. Please keep me updated. I am here for you. And if you have any questions about this reading, please feel free to ask now. If you can't think of any right now, but you think of some later, you can always just email me later gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. I'm here for you. The email somewhere in the About Me section, somewhere under these lives, I believe. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and people who are not subscribed yet, because if you leave a comment on any of the videos from the month of May, you guys will be put into the Greek Magic Hat and might win a free tarot card reading. So just a collective message for everybody who came by the chat real quick. I should start just telling everybody that there is a collective message at the end. Like maybe on one of the community posts or something, but collective message for everyone in the chat before I log out, Spirit. I'll do one more collective message for everybody who came in tonight. Sparkle, bitch, sparkle. Spell it out. That's really cute, Spirit. So the Spirit's feeling pretty cheeky. And so we're going to go to bed. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? At some point tomorrow, I'll get to those readings. So email me, Cottonfly. I don't know where Fire Spawn went, but email me. Let me know if you've got any specific questions you want me to ask for your reading, Cottonfly. And we'll just be in touch. Thank you guys so much for your time, your effort, your likes, your subscriptions, your donations. Thank you. Just everything. I'm so grateful. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Probably in about 12 or so hours. I'll be back to do some more readings. Be good to yourself. Be good to your thoughts. Be good to others. And go to bed tonight as if you have everything you want. Because you already do. Because you desired it. Isn't that a wonderful feeling? Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanita.